Here's one, please.
Oh. I got the camera on. Oh.
Nice.
I thought I had me a good one here. Alright, today we're going to do a catch and cook. We got an ice chest with 35 of these big, beautiful bluegills in it. One large bass. I like to go through and scale them all first. I'm going to take a regular butter knife. Makes quick work of them. Find a way to hold them securely. Once you get it started, it's easy. And even if I'm going to fillet these, I like to fry perch with the skin on. I'll still scale them first. So alright, once we got all of our fish scaled, nice and clean, we'll come behind these two fins and this side fin, and we'll cut straight down behind all those fins. All the way down to the spine. Break the spine, cut through. Take your fillet knife and come on top of the dorsal fin and act like you're filleting a fillet off. Both sides. Do the same thing on the anal fin. Both sides, go ahead and slit your bottom. Once you do that on a smaller perch like that, you can take your fingers and just pull this whole backbone out. This whole top bone. So all those bones are out. Do the same thing with the anal fin. And when you do this one, you'll get this sharp spine bone out too. Take the guts out in the membrane and give it a final rinse. So that's a cleaned perch. Take them like this. I go behind these two fins, behind the side fins, all the way down to the vertebrae and cut through. Fillet right beside the dorsal fin, both sides. Fillet right beside the anal fin. This one you want to go kind of deep. There's a big spine bone in there we want to get out. This one, the bottom fin is easier with a pair of pliers. Like I said, so you're getting that big spine bone out. The top you can pull sideways almost like a zipper. You want to be careful you don't pin yourself. So you took that whole series out. Clean out the gut cavity. And they're ready to rinse and store or fry. Alright, so we cut up a bunch of them perch to fry whole. And I also love to fillet these fish. Nice boneless fillets. And like I said, I like to have the skin on when I eat them. So I'll come cut behind the gill plate. Do just like I was doing earlier. I'll cut from the back, the dorsal fin, all the way down to the vertebrae. Come back here, cut all the way through and out. One slice that away. You can see the ribs right here. We want to be at top of all them Y bones in those ribs. Nice, beautiful, boneless fillet. Sometimes you might cut a little deep. I did get some Y bones. You just take them out, just like we were doing big redfish. Done. Beautiful perch fillet, skin on. Gonna make a delicious meal. Same thing the other side. Cut down. Come up to the backbone. Fillet in from the dorsal. We'll go all the way to the vertebrae. Poke out through the bottom. Hold your fillet up. Cut it right off the ribs and all the Y bones. Nice boneless perch fillets. When you get into decent sized perch, and you can see there's no waste, just like any other fish. Okay, we got all of our fish clean. We're going to prep an egg wash and have everything done, getting ready to fry them. So we've got our bass sectioned up, we got our whole perch, and we got our perch fillets all cleaned, rinsed, and made sure there's no bones in them. So I'll take these whole perch and I'm going to put a few slits in them just to make them fry a little more uniform. So some people like to salt their fish or season their fish at this point. I just put my seasoning in my egg wash. So for my egg wash, I'm going to take 2 eggs. About an equal volume of 1 egg of milk. And then I'll take about a tablespoon of Creole seasoning. And I'm using Tony Chachere's. And I'll whip this all up. I'll take a gallon Ziploc bag. Like I said, I got some nice bass fillets. Some whole perch, all cleaned. And some perch fillets, all deboned, skin on, scaled perch fillets. I'll pour my egg wash right on the top of it. And then what I'll do is I'll shake it around a little bit, make sure that the egg wash gets on all the fish. And I'll put it back in the refrigerator till I'm ready to fry. Alright, we got our oil heating up. We got a real nice coarse grade cornmeal. I like to use a coarse grade cornmeal for frying perch. This is Louisiana crispy fish fry. And we'll take and we'll batter up the whole perch first. I'll make sure I get it all down in there on these. And since we had slit them, it should hold a lot of cornmeal. Alright, we got our whole perch clean, battered, and ready to fry. Grease is hot. Drop them in. These two are bigger than I thought. We're going to fry them up one at a time since they're so big. So alright, we're taking the first perch out after 5 minutes. Fried beautifully. Look how crispy and all that is. You can see how much the meat is opened up. And then once we get them out, we'll put just a little salt on them while they're still hot. The next ones go down. Whole perch, sliced, egg washed, and cornmeal. Fry for 5 minutes. Bass and the perch fillets, and batter them exactly the same in the coarse cornmeal. When you fry the perch fillets with the skin on, it does make them curl up. but that's still no problem. The skin and the fats under the skin give them a lot more flavor. But not least are boneless perch fillets. Give them 5 minutes also. Done cooking. We got nice fried whole perch fillets, balance out the meal, a little starch, and a vegetable, fried okra. So if we take a look at these whole perch, when you break them open, the meat's done all the way inside. Everything's good. Same thing with the perch fillets. Delicious. I don't think there's a better fried fish out there than freshwater perch, bluegills. So till the next video, get out there and go fishing.